All right, so we got everything all set up, ready to have my first go at it, my first ride. Pretty excited to see what happens. Let's see, let's pop on. Oh, dude, this is really a boat. All right, I gotta get out of here. So unlock the remote. Use a little trigger. Oh my god. Okay. Dude. Yeah, I get it now. This is pretty chill, man. All right, so this is chill. It's a little windy here. All right, for starters, just check it out. Like, I can just stand, not wobbly at all. Just boom. So I'm 170 pounds, pretty average, but for me, I can just stand, not even wobble around. It's like, it's a little boat. Like, and I'm on a foil, it's turning pretty easily. Yeah. So anybody learning, this is like the ultimate ease of use. So before I had a session on it, we had Paula go out. She ridden the Efoil for like 20 minutes before, but not foiling yet. And yeah, you'll see like she got up right away and foiled, like no problem. If you start standing. So let's see here. Give it a little gas, pressure forward. All right, so yeah, easily up on the foil. I'm finding like I'm using like almost a normal foil stance with one foot in front of the other. I kind of thought it was going to be more like a side-by-side stance, but for me, it's the normal like one foot in front of the other stance is pretty chill. Yeah, dude. So my stance is pretty normal. I'm not like necessarily using the handlebars to like steer the board so much, more so using it to like stabilize myself. So yeah, I'm have one hand on the camera right now, and I only feel like I really need one on the handlebars. But the big thing I think that's going to be really useful for the float and the board is, imagine you're on a foil and you go plop down, boom, boom. Yeah, like nothing. And then you just stop. So you don't even get wet. So yeah, if you're on like a boat or a yacht or something, this is your new dinghy for sure. It's from getting place to place, not even getting wet. So anybody that's out there and wants to stay dry, this is actually sweet. I'm actually way more excited than I thought I would be about it. If I'm like on a boat, I want to go back and forth from shore, from boat to boat or something, and just take it easy like this, like I'm so stable with the added float and the handlebars that I can just cruise around. It does take a little bit getting used to using your thumb for the trigger here. Just don't set the governor too high. And yeah, I just got so used to using the throttle with my finger like this, so that took a second to get used to. But also I've noticed like my stance is almost the same as like my Efoil stance. I thought it'd be more like a scooter like this, but I'm finding this is much easier. But yeah, I'm actually liking it far more than I thought I would. So if I have anybody that's coming over like that wants a lesson, is really timid and maybe even doesn't want to get wet, I'll just put them on this for sure, and they'll have a ball. Especially if you don't have much board sports experience, like the Waydoo Evo Max, the 130-liter board plus the float, easy peasy, man. Yeah, so far I'm liking it. So even taxing on the water, even with the float, you can turn pretty well, surprisingly well. Like, let's see, let's flip a little 360. Yeah, so it actually turns well somehow and is stable. So. And it'll just splash a little bit. You won't even fall. But yeah, I'll even like let go of the throttle. See, boom. And he's still standing, so that's pretty sweet. You can see my stance is kind of like my normal stance. I just have this to kind of like guide it and then turn. You can actually turn it faster with the handlebars. That's actually cool. So, you know, the added weight of the Efoil I'm finding makes it harder to turn with no handlebars, but with the handlebars you can turn it so fast. That is actually kind of crazy. So it's going at a pretty good clip, and I can just whip a turn. Also, the other thing is, that makes it that much safer is with the handlebars. I feel a lot safer because if I do fall and you're starting to taco into the foil, you can actually use the handlebars to throw yourself away from the foil. So you're actually a bit safer having the handlebars to maneuver away from the sharp foils, right? So that is a pretty big bonus. I actually do like that you can move the handlebars back and forth a bit, so you can make it pretty comfortable for anybody at any height. And this does move up and down as well, of course, to adjust to different height of riders. My assessment in my first session with the scooter kit on the Waydoo Evo Max Plus, I like it. So we tried it first. I mean, it's mainly for beginners, so we first had our beginner on it. And yeah, like I said, she rode before on the normal foil and she did fine, but she wasn't like foiling right away. This one, no instructions, just how to use the trigger, and she was foiling right away, and almost, it felt like once or twice, but you know, I get wet. But look at me, I'm floating, just standing here, not even trying to balance. I like that a lot. It's kind of more like a dinghy this way. This has been the end of our first trial run. Looking forward to get more people out there. If you have any questions, want anything else answered, please shoot us a comment, subscribe, give us a call, however you want to get a hold of us. And we'd love to answer any questions, get you on the water soon. All right, have a great day. This has been Chris with Evo Max, and see you on the water next time.